Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Furlong, and in this video we're going to take a real quick look at something called Endlers Guppies, and how natural selection and sexual selection sometimes don't always agree with one another. I'm sure you've seen guppies before in aquariums at pet stores, and maybe you even have some. Those really bright, colorful guppies are known as Endlers Guppies, named after a biologist, John Endler. Dr. Endler was looking at guppies on the island of Trinidad, just off the coast of Venezuela in South America. And he had made a variety of different observations. For instance, the males of the species typically were very brightly colored. They oftentimes had spots on them, whereas the females did not. The females actually tended to blend in really well with their surroundings. And so this kind of led to this idea of natural selection versus sexual selection. Remember, natural selection says that you have these favorable traits that will allow you to have a better chance at surviving. Well, if for the females, the better chance of surviving was blending in. But the males were brightly colored. So why would they be bright? Why wouldn't they want to blend in like the females do? Well, it turns out that the females actually liked males that had more coloration and more spots. But the more colors and more spots that you have, the greater chance you are going to have of getting eaten. I mean, what's a guy to do? What was interesting was Dr. Endler looked at a couple different streams on the same island. Here we see a picture of those streams. There was one where there were very few predators in the stream, and then there was another stream in which there was a lot of predators. And what he had discovered was those streams with low predation had more colorful guppies with more spots on them than the male guppies in the streams that had higher predation. So there's this give and take, like, the males are like, well, I need to blend in, but I also want to be attracted to the female so I can mate. I don't know why I'm doing this. So here we see a study that was done where they actually diverted some of the water from the streams, put them into various aquariums. So in these aquariums, they put fish that had the same number of spots on them, and then they added a certain number of predators to these aquariums to see what would happen over time. And this is what this activity is going to be about. You are going to be going to this website and you're going to follow the directions, take a look to see how did the average number of spots per guppy change in Endler's experiment. And then once you've collected your data, you're going to actually look at the results from his paper that he published. It goes way back to 1980. And you're going to make a few conclusions based on his data. This is a fascinating research project. Hope you enjoy it.